Hello, motherfuckers. Hello,
Hey,
motherfucker.
motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Hello,
Owen.
motherfucker.
Kyle
Hello,
B.
motherfucker.
Mm.
Welcome to the Yak. It's just the four of us today. A little
Wait, are we
Foursquare
live?
version.
Oh, yeah. Are we
Try
live?
not-
Are we?
Why? What does it matter? What does it matter to you?
No. I did something risky.
Oh, yeah, you might.
All right, yeah.
What
thanks,
would you
Steve.
do different?
We are live. Ron, you're looking like a schoolboy right now. I love it.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck is that
Uh-huh.
supposed to mean? What
That's
about
a-
me?
That's a compliment. You're looking youthful.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. The hair
For
peeking
real?
out of the hat. Yeah.
I just showered.
A boyish charm to you.
Looking wet. I love it. It's
Yeah.
a wave.
KB, I love that you're
Wait.
complimenting Roan with his hair peeking out of his hat and his glasses and his dimples. You can't do that to anybody else.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can't do that to anybody else.
Yeah.
Damn, Nick, you do have dimples. You got a pair of them.
Listen, brother, I don't want to call attention to that. Let's keep this about our humor, not our looks.
Yeah, ugly ass motherfuckers that we are.
Quit it.
Owen?
Owen, where's that?
Owen?
See a smile peeking out.
I see it's in the corner of that mouth of his.
There it is.
Work.
That boy is beaming right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Damn, Owen. I fucking love your smile because I could tell it's a smile, but it just goes straight across still. There's no, it doesn't peak up. It doesn't do this thing.
Nah, it looks like an X Factor ramp. Just a nice little curve.
Yeah, it fucking does. No big cat today. No Brandon Walker today.
Big cat.
He is?
Where's Brandon hiding? He was just on here.
He was?
He had Pick Central.
Yo, I'm switching mics.
Me too.
Now. Better? Or way
Yeah,
worse?
much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Who, you?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Fuck. All right.
You got a wacky story for that name, or?
Yeah, what's Tom Thumb?
You guys don't.
I remember he's a little fictional imp, right?
He was the kidnapper with the flute.
Was that him? Tom Thumb?
Was Tom Thumb also the Pied Piper?
No, different dude. Stop. You're conflating.
Who is Tom Thumb?
Tom Thumb was when he was born, he was just the size of his father's thumb. A real life Englishman from the 1500s who he's actually buried somewhere. He was 16 inches when he died, but he had like a Forrest Gump style life. He just went on to like fight dragons and fucking get into mythical journeys. But I think he's a real person and it's all real.
Real.
Yeah, it's real.
Humans should have an ability to be more miniature, because I think that's hilarious when they're like just inches tall.
I saw
there's nothing besides the small head, big body. A man that's like that big, maybe. He's like perfectly cognizant, and he can like speak very fluently. Smart.
He's a polyglot. He speaks 8 languages. Brilliant man, just small.
He's like a dick to women. Like
he hates women.
Is he Barbie sized or my size Barbie sized?
I'm trying to think what's the funniest size, because when you're just inches, that's funny, but
it's funny.
But if you're like that, like that's hilarious.
Like the size of a vase. Yeah, that would be a funny size man. But I still want him. I want him to be wide. I want him to be wide. I don't want him to be proportional.
You're thinking wide?
Man, I'm thinking wide.
Yeah.
How wide? As wide as he is tall? A square man?
Yeah, square man would be funny.
A boxed up
rods.
And we can't just gloss over this. He hates women. He despises women.
He's
funny.
Straight?
Oh, yeah.
But he hates women.
Yeah.
Is it because he looks down on them, or is it because how they've treated him over the years?
They've treated him great. They treat him like an equal. He gaslights the hell out of him.
He gaslights women, yeah.
What a piece of shit. What an absolute piece of shit. I saw it. Fuck. It happened for the first time. Go ahead.
I have nothing to say.
I saw a dwarf dog. I saw a dog that was a dwarf. I didn't know that dogs could be dwarfs. He was half-sized, and it was the cutest thing.
It sounds like a pupper.
You're talking about pupper.
His head was disproportionately larger than his little pupper body.
Yeah, he was the proportions. He was like little dog sized, but he was full grown. But he wasn't like a teacup poodle or anything like that. He had like the proportions of a little dog. It was fucking incredible. It was fucking great. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I also noticed that your head is normal size today.
That looks good.
Yeah,
I guess.
Mm-hmm. Resting on
we're going back.
Very typical neck. Nick, got a good neck on you.
I might have the biggest head on the program.
You do have
literally, or in the
my ego
device.
My ego's through the roof, but also my actual cranium.
Big, yeah.
I've always been a scully boy.
You're the humblest guy, though. You're of the four of us, you're the humblest guy.
No, I just do that to get compliments from you guys.
Yeah, we're a humble bunch.
If you were at the boring Olympics, would you rather come in last place or second to last place?
Second to last would be the most boring.
Yeah.
That would be like
good paradox.
Yeah, we're looking at a paradox right there. That's if you're the least boring person, that's something interesting about you.
Mm-hmm. Stephen Che's here. Why doesn't he have a little square? Where is he at?
Get in here.
He only likes symmetry. He hates asymmetry, so he refuses to get in on a 5-box. Mm-hmm. He loves the quad box. He'll do the quad box all day as an ode to Scott Hansen, but he won't do the fucking 5-box.
KB, did you see yesterday's thumbnail?
Yes, I liked it.
You're just not in it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. No, there was one where I was in it.
I think you were replaced with Tommy Walker in yesterday's.
Oh, fuck.
It happens. Just you.
My mind is just on flags. All I'm seeing right now is.
Did you see after the match he went on GeoGuessr for like 7 hours?
He did, and he did a phenomenal job. He got 38 countries in a row.
But he got
you're talking about Nadu, right?
Yes. Say what you want about the big man on campus, but he loses with class. Class being the freshman class at the dorm where he's in RA. Penn State
he did lose with them.
And watch him get tech followed by me. But yeah.
Can you recap that match? Because I haven't got to watch it yet, but I know that it's out. You guys won. You guys wound up winning.
Well, Owen was against us, so 2 of us won.
Yeah. They just dummied us. 17-4. That was the highest scoring match by one team ever in dozen history.
Oh, and did you get any answers right?
I got all of them right from that team.
You got what?
My team
you got
3 right.
Yeah, your team got 3 right, and you got all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Me and O'Day jinxed on one of them. I got 2.5 of the 3.
And Nadu got none of them? Did you? Was it a lot of geography? What happened with geography? I feel like that was
Nadu is great at what he does, and that's a lot. Like he convinced me. Like he made me cram flags last night. Like because I thought that he was gonna be a super whiz. So in a way he won because he kept me up a little late, past my bedtime.
You were cramming flags.
Yeah. Yep.
What are the flags? Which flag is like the irregular shape, not square flag?
It's Nepal.
Well, isn't there another one that has like a jagged edge?
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio in America.
No, it does not.
Nick got me a flag book for my birthday, and it's been fascinating. It's fun to learn flags. It wasn't fun to learn capitals and counties.
Your mom, you must have told her that I got you a flag book because she called me furious. Like, don't encourage this. We've thrown every placemat we have out of our house. Rand McNally is like Voldemort in your household. You don't say that name.
Yeah. No, this is actually true.
Like, at what point in your life did this become a thing?
Early on, I remember eating cream of wheat on a map of the world. This was back when Zaire was a country and Kosovo was a nothing.
So what was going on in your household that made you focus so hard on the placemat? There had to have been, let's trace the dots back psychologically. There had to have been something going on where you just couldn't look up and you just had to be locked in.
We had a lot of leaks in our ceiling, so I was glued to Indonesia and the Bay.
That's why you're so wet.
That's why you're so wet.
Yeah.
You're saturated. That's wet from your youth.
Would you trade if I give you the option of Genie, like you can know every flag, but you have to be wet all the time? Would you take that?
No, every flag, but I have to be wet all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the case. That is the
no. I'm asking anybody else.
Oh
no.
I'm sure there's a
no.
Yeah, that can't be worth it. That's definitely not worth it.
It's inherently attractive and sexy to watch somebody dominate in a trivia category. I remember over the summer I killed it in the dozen in geography, and I sent it to this girl. I was like, she's like, what are you up to? And I sent her that. And then I looked 10 minutes later, and the top comment was KB has a super strand of autism. And I was like, ignore the fucking. Those people are clowning in the comments, but
dude, but you know who's always getting taken to prom though? Kids with autism.
Always you.
No, they're not. They're not quite at the
you need to be
purgatory stage where they're
purgatory.
Overtly enough to get that prom date that will be on the news.
That's so fucked. So it's because it's not, people don't know until you win the geography bee. People don't realize that they can't diagnose you. So you need to have some kind of way to show.
Yeah, I know. I remember at prom walk-ins, everybody was oohing and awing over the girls on prom court that brought some kids from a special or kids that had extra time on tests, and then the last girl, the least pretty on prom court, ran out of those kids, so she brought you, Kyle, and she made you talk up at the top, and she just said name states, and you were just naming countries and states, and they was like, okay, we get it. I
remember WTRF, the news came and they wanted for me to legitimize that it was a sob story, so I just started rattling off the world populations and
they're like, okay, what a great girl she is for doing this.
Train schedules, they're just oh my god. She won. She won.
Her heart.
So many capitals
in a landslide. In a landslide.
Yeah. Dude,
what did you get Nick for his birthday? Did you get him anything or
I got him a very ugly blouse that was advertised on Instagram. He pointed it out to me. He was like, look how cool. Oh, you said it was cool. Yeah.
What was it like?
It's a silk Hawaiian shirt, half Hawaiian, half striped. I've worn it twice. It's one of those garments that
I've never seen you in it.
Yeah, I hang out outside of just you.
Okay.
You wore it to Francis's backyard barbecue.
I did wear it to Francis's backyard barbecue. And it's the perfect shirt to wear if you're self-conscious of your nipples. You can wear it very unbuttoned and still go to a pool party. It
has pockets for your nipples. You can just tuck your nipple into a small pocket and
That's right.
and relax.
That's right.
Oh, what you know about that pocket nipple life, boy?
Not much. You worded it so beautifully.
You don't. What are your nipples like, Owen? Like,
I've seen a video of him in a baby pool at like it was like a college party type scene where they had the baby pool in the background and he like soup played or what is it? He did a wrestling move on a young
soup play. I forgot that.
That was a
The
fun
soup play is French.
Soup play.
Yeah,
I thought that was right.
we had set up a pool in the backyard. Well, not our backyard. We just had like a parking lot. But like some local, I don't know, 10 to 12-year-olds rolled their bikes up and tried hanging out with us and like stealing our beer and stuff. But we ended up having a wrestling match with them. It was a blast.
And what were his nipples like? KB, you're bearing the lead.
Yeah, you are bearing the lead.
I don't
Dime
remember.
size? Dimes?
Dime, that's a little small, right?
You know a dime guy when you see him though. Owen's not a
Owen's
dime
a
guy.
dime. I think he is. I think that he's sitting on dimes.
Shit.
Hey, like, probably dollar coins.
Why don't you pull up, small fry?
I'll be all set.
What is the cool, like, when you say drop your drawers, that's like take your pants down. What's a cool way to say pull up your
Pull up.
roll up your shit, playboy?
Pop that tarp off.
Yeah, show me those things.
What if that's what dudes meant when they said pull up? What if they were really just talking about like show your nipple?
Show your
Hey,
nipple.
pull up, young bull. Pull up.
You know where I am.
That's where the flex originates from. It's actually supposed to be pulling up the nip.
Yeah, it's a charade.
What was the pose? You know the pose then of like guys. There was the point. There was like this move was big for a while, and
I'll be on it.
This was big too.
Yo, KB.
This is like two. Che did that 2 days ago. Now we're here. I need to shave.
Screen cap
I
that.
don't have much hair on my body.
I gotta get something off my chest. For a little bit, I was a raise one finger kind of guy in pictures.
What?
Really?
I always raised a finger. I don't know why.
I like that. I had a phase of that, and I also had a phase of the boxing fist.
Oh, that's good.
This is sick. Pointing at the guy you're with.
Oh yeah, I did do that. I did do that a lot.
Stupid look.
What was that?
What?
What was that? What was that, Owen? What, Owen?
I'm with stupid.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker. This
guy
guy
right here.
This is fucking sick.
Pull the fuck
It's
up.
different than this.
Come on, pull the fuck up.
I remember one of my homies in college had half arms, and he had like really miniature arms, and
Both of them.
And he was like he was Australian, I think. He had it was either something at my college. It wasn't my friend. I met him a few times, but I just could not stop uncontrollably laughing whenever I was around him. And
well, yeah, because he looks different.
Can you give us like an idea what it was like?
The arms were just miniature arms. They weren't deformed in any way. They were just like the size of
Toddler arms?
like a toddler's arm, a little skinnier.
This is important. Did he have hands?
He had hands, no deformities, just shrunken arms, and he
Palms? Did he have
was like
palms, or was it
6'2" and hot. He was conventionally attractive, which made it even funnier that he had that he cannot master the pick pose. Like he tried to veil it, like do like illusions and angles, and is like you knew like that dude's arms are. Oh, something's off with his arms.
He just had a closet of 3/4 sleeves, just like, yeah, your friend in the baseball tees. Just rolling them up.
Cloak.
Could he do stuff? What was hard for him? Like opening peanut butter and shit like that? Or
Nothing.
Was that perfect?
He was good at ping pong, and he played billiards. Like
I
no
feel like
limitations.
You would just have a stronger core to be good at ping pong. Like if you had super short arms, like you just have to kind of move your waist a little bit more, or like you just have to kind of get get a little bit loose with it. Or like if you're writing on a desk, you just have to kind of lower down to the desk.
I mean, he probably was strong. Just like he could only do decline push-ups. So it's just it's good for the body.
But I heard that he was a nightmare in the sack though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of work.
Elbow deep.
Yeah.
I need you to show me a picture of this boy.
Not
live.
Choke.
But I want to see him.
I don't remember his name, but uncontrollable laughter every time he was around.
Dudes with half arms are always more athletic than dudes with 2 full arms.
I don't believe that.
They always are. A guy with an arm and a half are always more athletic than a guy with two full long arms. There's like countless videos online of dudes cooking people in basketball. The best soccer player at my high school had one of his arms was a little bit shorter. They're always more athletic than just like the average guy with 2 arms. Always. And I'll leave it at that. And I won't say anything more about that.
Okay.
My stance is firm on that. Nick, what just happened in the hallway?
Somebody was racing by. They were running too fast. I think one was fighting a bird.
So there's still rumpus going on at the office right now?
Seems to be. I'm not partaking. Seems a bit childish.
Dude, Glennie just posted a pic of a bagel burger.
Yeah.
It looks A1. It looks Hall of Fame.
Incredible.
I thought it looked kind of weird.
It was too much bagel. The proportions were off, but it did look like I want to eat it.
Dude, I love the way you say bagel.
Bagel?
Shit, boys.
What'd you say? Say it again.
Bagel?
I can't say AG words with AG in it. Bagel. Motherfucker.
I'm trying to think of an AG word.
Baggy.
AG is the symbol for gold. Can you say gold?
Fuck, Nick. I think you got this. It's in your vernacular. You've been exposed to it many a time.
What's a good AG word? Maybe an AGG.
Yeah, let's double up that G.
No, Ken, nothing's coming to mind. Nothing.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing.
Huh. That is weird. KB, I'm just noticing now. Why is your window up top like that? Are you in a basement? That looks like Frank the Tank's pizza window.
Yeah, it's the opposite. It's up. It's just like a plexiglass. It's really inconvenient because the light comes in.
Like all windows.
Yeah,
you've just described all windows.
I don't have I don't have curtains for it
because it's so small.
Yeah, no, it's regular size.
You can lay that body on size man across it that we talked about earlier.
Oh, and we're also flexing right now that you have the Wi-Fi that we talked about for months and months when we were a wee radio program. You actually have Wi-Fi now.
Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable.
It's terrible.
Wait, is Sass in there?
Yeah, you want me to get him in?
I'd love to see him.
Yeah.
Tell him to pull up. Tell him pull up. Tell Sass to pull up.
I don't want to inconvenience him.
Mick, give us a little Sass impression while we're gone.
That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
Do the accent that him and his friends have, if that's what you call it.
It's not an accent. His friends don't breathe when they speak.
It is the most bizarre thing I've ever experienced. Every member of his friend group does it.
His friends don't breathe when they speak, and at the end of their sentences, they just get more and more closer to death. Sass, we're making fun of the way you speak. You and your friends.
You're making fun of what?
The way you and your friends speak.
Oh, how we always like ask questions basically at the end of every sentence.
You're out of breath by the last sentence.
That's just why my one friend, because he gets excited when he talks.
He just wants to end the sentence so badly.
It's like high pitched. Like he'll be like, yeah, exactly like that.
Do you have any footage of him like speaking?
No.
Fuck.
But like I probably talk pretty similar to it. Like Brandon said that he was like, how come everything he says ends in a question?
Yeah, but Brandon didn't say that directly to you. He said that in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't think it's a question. It's like your one friend, he runs out of breath.
Yeah, he runs out of breath. But we all talk like that because of him.
He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get another beer. I might get a Moscow Mule.
Yeah. We're just hanging out, and I'm again like just like the small arm man. I'm just cracking up in his face, and he doesn't know why. We pointed it out to him. He was like, "What?" Like he didn't. I don't think he understood that he was.
No, he definitely knows. People have told me that over.
He has. Yeah, that was. Fuck yeah.
This is
so he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
Usually don't do that.
No, I got a coffee today.
Dude, I was just admiring, Sass, how you held your coffee and how it was kind of by its fingertips. And I hold my drinks a little bit weird, and seeing it on camera kind of shakes me. Yeah. But if you grip it too tight, it's kind of like you're giving it a hand job.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's exactly why I only do the tips.
Yeah, that shit.
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to confuse anybody.
That's type sus.
The way you roll.
You don't want to be a bagel.
A bagel. Oh yeah. Fuck.
But what if you do jerk off with your fingertips though?
When I was younger, that's how I used to jerk off, just with these two fingers.
I remember there's a thread on E-Bomb's World, like you sit on your hand, one of your hands until it's numb, so it feels like it's not you, you're getting a hand job.
I remember it was all the rage in 8th grade. I think it was a website called jerkinworld.net, and it was just jerk off tactics. And I tried a good bit. I tried a handful of them.
No, I think why not?
I told you guys
the that site's still a thing. Jerkin World.
The first time I tried to masturbate, I did it incorrectly.
First time I
how'd
jerked
you do it?
How?
It sucked to come back in.
I didn't touch my shaft at all. I just like cupped my balls and like shook them like dice, and I thought eventually it would happen.
For hours.
Balls?
That's a fast track to a testicular torsion, my friend.
Yeah.
It did. It hurt. I thought
Torsion.
When I first jerked off, I didn't know there was like anything like weird about it, so I just had like my door wide open, and I was just jerking off in bed. My mom.
That's actually it's actually human nature to feel shame about that.
Yeah,
like
that
chemically,
is an instinctive taboo. You come out of the womb and you know that is.
The door was wide open, pants were off.
Yeah, you're a sociopath. Just,
What
it's
part
the equivalent
of
of scratching your back or stretching.
Where did you?
Dude, when I
wait,
Go ahead.
wait.
No, we can't just roll past this.
You thought that it was normal to not only have your dick out in front of your parents, but to jack
Hard and come.
Well, I mean, no one came in my room, but I think I was just not worried.
you
like,
did.
What?
Yeah.
Why
I
weren't you
wasn't worried. Like I wasn't worried at all for some reason. Like I didn't care.
Sociopath. You're a sociopath.
Yeah.
That is.
I am 100% sociopath.
When one of my high school friends went to college, when one of my high school friends went to college, his roommate would they lived in a standard college dorm, and his roommate would just jerk off while he was in the room there with him, and he wore exclusively denim, which might be creepier, and would jerk off with another person in the room to the point of aggression.
Yeah, my roommate was the same way in college last year.
What?
Like he had some sort of device. Like he had like maybe one of those plastic asses, like the silicone asses, or a fleshlight of some sort.
I don't think they're just hard plastic.
No, like
Fuck Donald, dude.
like one night I was awake and I couldn't sleep, and he was in our room, and I heard him go over to the closet, and then he's like, it wasn't like jerking off, like he was fucking something, like moaning, and like the whole room was like shaking around, and I was like, is there like I thought there was a girl in the room, but there wasn't, and then he just goes back over to his closet, puts whatever it was away, and then goes to bed, and it's at like 4:20.
That was a little Nicky.
Were you visible, like awake? Did he know you were awake?
No, he was a great roommate, good guy, super good guy. But at night, he would turn into absolute, like the worst person ever. Like bring girls back, and he wouldn't even fuck them. He would just be, like talking from until like 9 a.m.
That is a shitty guy.
What a shitty guy. Bring him back to your place. Doesn't even fuck him.
Well,
he just wanted to talk to him.
You talk their ear off, like gaslit them to the point of sleep deprivation.
And then the next morning he'd be like, dude, I was so coked out last night. He's like, no, I didn't go to bed till 10 a.m. And I'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, I know, because I was awake the entire time.
Then he just talks to the girl until they leave, and then he fucks his little pocket pussy.
His silicone ass.
Yeah. This is my big plastic ass that I fuck.
He brings girls back to watch him fuck it. This is how I would fuck you if I was going to, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, if I wasn't coked out, I wouldn't fuck this bicycle seat. Oh God.
Oh shit, dude! I'm fucking this now. This is never a problem. I'm just on mad coke. I'm like just drinking much, like this shit. I swear, like this isn't an issue.
No, he was a good guy.
Does that have anything to do with why you left college? Why you just stopped going to college?
You know what? Fuck it. Say his full fucking name.
Yeah.
Name.
His name was Jonah. He was a good guy. Yeah,
Jesus.
I briefly keep in touch with him.
It's not too hard.
I don't think there's many college-aged kids from the Chicago area who consume Barstool. So
yeah, definitely not.
No one will do
that. School, very, very liberal arts school. Probably a lot of anti-Barstool people there.
Yeah.
Not me, though.
Not you. There goes KB.
All right, KB. My freshman year of college, this might be more weird, but my freshman year of college, my roommate who was assigned to me by Penn State was like a medieval stable boy. He was like a Squire boy with like a friar's haircut, and he would like go to a stable and like tend horses in like a long brown robe with a rope around his waist, dressed like a full on monk. He was a stable, a Squire boy.
Yeah. I've heard things like that happen to people a lot.
I wish I was joking.
Did he have an internship at medieval times?
Is that a religious thing to tend stables?
No, because he played like the only like game he played on his computer was like a fucking medieval knight game. Like he just he was like a medieval knight, and he had the most. It started from the haircut. Like he was wearing sweatshirts and like jeans by the beginning of Penn State when he first got there, and by the end of our freshman year, he was just a full Squire boy.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Like, did he ever like tag along to parties with you and just be like, yo, you mind if I bring my like Squire roommate?
If I was me now, I would bring him anywhere, but I was like, I was too insecure to bring him around. Like I thought that it would like reflect poorly on me. I was still trying to find my footing in the social world. And if I brought like a stable guy and he's like bringing a horse along by its like mouth, like I don't think that I could really like go to parties like that.
People probably would have loved him if he pulled up.
Did he complain that there like wasn't like mutton in the food hall? Like what? I'm so intrigued by this kid. What's his name?
Chris. I forget his last name. He's from like central Pennsylvania. Like central Pennsylvania does breed like the weirdest kids.
I'll go to that saying it is the worst region of America.
Without doubt.
maybe not to live, but like just the worst.
Why do you say that? Because you've encountered people.
It has enough, like where it will have towns and like establishments, so it's not completely barren and empty and that boring, but it is.
Also, you're so close to living somewhere normal.
Yeah.
And you don't like you can just move like 2 hours.
I went to Penn State, Sass, and so it's dead in the middle of Pennsylvania. So it has people from Pittsburgh and Philly and like even New York. There's normal people, but like a huge percent of it is like the Pennsylvania center of Pennsylvania people who like wear like hunting gear to church and shit like that.
It's an
Jeff
awful.
D-Lo.
He weren't there.
I tried to go to Penn State, didn't get in though.
What? They
Yeah.
let anybody in.
No, I think it's actually a hard school to get into.
Penn State is?
They have the crazy superiority complex that rivals like Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Some kid died there 2 years ago. It's a pretty big deal.
What do you think of the bed?
Remember that?
Oh, it's way bigger than mine.
My freshman year roommate, he was in ROTC, ROTC.
I didn't-
You cut out, and he cut out, and all I heard was "Otzi," and I was just like, "Uh-oh."
Oh.
He wore like a uniform. He had to get a haircut.
Yeah, so he was like
He was in junior Nazi.
we'd be coming home and he'd be like getting up to do the shit. And then one day he was just gone. He failed the running test and he lost his scholarship and got kicked out of school.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, you got to be able to run.
And one of his blue contacts fell out, and they had to get rid of him.
I swear to God, I'm Aryan. What's this peroxide then, son?
ROTC sounds pretty fucking hard. Like, you don't you have to wake up at like 4 a.m. for that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. He should have just gotten a job at Barstool.
I mean, fuck a business degree.
Yeah. Is that like do you get a degree in that? A degree in war?
War,
What
yeah.
is the next step? Like,
No, a lot of them major in like history or economics,
mhm.
and then you have to serve in the army after.
I don't think
Oh,
ROTC is not like the real army though, right?
If you get a full scholarship, you have to serve.
good for them.
And but you go in as like an officer though, right? Is it like you don't have to do any of like the real, or not the real work, but like you don't have to, you're not on like the front lines, you go in as a senior member. Is that true, Owen, or am I making that up?
I think that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think a lot of people are really on the front lines, right? Like, I don't think there's like that many people who are like storming.
Sass, you are not. Jesus Christ.
Tell us.
Like, they're not that brave.
No, no, but like I don't think that really like happens that often anymore. It's more drone strikes and shit like that.
Mhm.
That's the guys on the front line, or the
Your Twitter,
guys.
that's the mud.
Exactly.
Gamers, yeah.
My mom just texted me. She said, "Tell them about your Saudi Arabian roommate." I think I said this on air before.
I don't remember. What was his name?
He was a real small boy from Saudi Arabia. My roommate, who was my good friend, dropped out. They replaced him with the Saudi Arabian kid without telling me. And he asks me if I want to look at his computer files. And it was just a file that said sexy as fuck. And then it was just like mutilated babies and like real pictures of dead children.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
You told your mom? You told your mom about this?
Yeah, I told my loved ones about this for obvious reasons.
So
Did you continue to live with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. This was during the Vine phase. So I was just like in my room. It was a suite. So I was in my thing doing Vines, and like he would
You're
hear
dead naked,
call me out.
2 liters.
Uh-huh.
Did you think that he might have made that file for the Vine?
I don't know what the deal was, but he took me to the Chapel Hill Mall in Akron and like splurged on me. I think his dad was an oil tycoon.
Dude, there was actually a kid
Splurged on you? Yeah.
There was a kid on my floor, same thing. He was from Saudi Arabia. He raced horses for the owner of Man City, and the owner of Man City paid for his college education. So he was like dumb rich, but same thing. He
Stupid rich.
He like splurged on his roommates. Like Valentine's Day would get them iPhone X's.
Yeah, that must be a thing then. 'Cause that's what he would always offer to buy me things.
But he also had to leave school too. He got drafted to war, and I don't know much about geopolitics, but I think he'd be fighting against us.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's mostly just droning against us.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really be a fight.
He's on the front lines anyway, so
He'd just be dropping drones at us.
my favorite.
Yeah,
thing
Lil Sass said the biggest cowards are on the front lines. Deke.
He had this shit called Doha, Doja, and I told Nick about this. I think it's this like Middle Eastern tobacco that's just 98% nicotine. You put like 3 specks of it in a crack pipe, and it feels a lot like crack.
Fuck.
Sounds dope as hell.
Get some.
I'd smoke that
I
shit
could
up.
see. It was unbelievable.
Dude, I just pulled a Nick and KB, and I just texted someone who was my freshman year roommate, Sir Willem of Loxley. I fucking
Why does Squires have like royal titles?
Well, no, they can become
He was-
knights.
I guess like that was his progression. Maybe in like the game he was playing or some shit like that. I don't know, but it actually is true. But KB, your roommate who like you told your parents about was definitely telling his parents about you.
No,
Was definitely doing the same shit.
I wanted to report him. I was like, well, why not? Like,
Yeah.
I gave you like very good evidence that he could potentially murder me, and she was like, I wanted to report him.
But
That
he
was-
was probably like that about you.
Yeah, I was creeping him out a little bit.
You wouldn't even take the iPhone.
Times when you'd be in your bed, like sleeping, and you like felt like legitimately unsafe. Like this could be the end.
No, I don't know. I think I just was. I think I just liked Vine, and
One of my friends told me this story about like his sister's friend. I don't know. It's one of those type of stories, but like this kid was like in college and he was a freshman and he like kept on waking up.
And his ass hurt.
Yeah, you've heard that one. Apparently this isn't my story. Owen has also heard the same story.
Yeah, it's one of every single person hears this story. He woke up and his ass hurt. It turned out he was getting ass fucked in his sleep the whole semester.
By his roommate.
yeah, that one made the rounds.
Yeah, that's a classic.
The one that the snake ate the person.
Oh yeah,
That
got
one.
out of its cage.
One.
Yeah, there's the
Orange
acid in the back
juice.
pocket of the jeans.
Turned into thought he was orange
Orange juice.
Yeah,
Starburst pussy.
Mhm.
The girl shitting all over the white room.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, you never heard that one? The girl getting
Mm-mm.
butt fucked at, and there's an all white room. She poops all over the place.
Oh, that's a Tucker Mac.
yeah.
Oh, it's Tucker.
That's from Assholes Finished First.
Mm-hmm.
and last.
Mm-hmm.
The midget. Then there was the person who like licked the stamp and like a spider egg was licked the envelope and there was a spider egg in it and then her body was filled with spiders crawling around her skin.
Yeah. There's always spider eggs. Those stories were a dime a dozen.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
were.
if you like take bath salts or something, it's like it feels like there's spiders all over you or something like that.
I think that was salvia or K2 or something.
Yeah, it's one of those drugs.
Isn't salvia the highs only like 10 minutes, but it feels like
I think that's DMT.
years?
No, that's salvia. Both.
Rowan, you've done probably some cool stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No,
Yeah,
Fuck, bro.
in a cool way.
You've done salvia.
Some cool shit.
The first day I was there, Rome was like, "Do you have any salvia?" And I was like in the office, and I was like, no. And he's like, do you want any? And I was like, no, I'm good. And he's like, everyone here smokes salvia.
He did the same thing to me with a different drug. It was a random night. You have any? And I was like, no. Like, do you want me to try to get you some? He was like, no. A psychological terror.
It's always good to know who's holding and who's holding.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to. You guys see that central air in my room?
Doesn't work. Mine doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, I see that central air.
Yeah, I see the air.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty solid. Pretty cool.
Dude, is anyone else lagging? Am I lagging for you motherfuckers?
No, Nick's
Everything is lagging for me.
Nick, it's just Nick for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Owen for me. Fuck.
It's Owen for me.
It's Owen
KB.
for me.
Break the tie.
It's the no swag for me.
Shit.
Yo, Sass,
Yo.
pull up.
What's up?
Pull up.
Pull up where?
What do you think? What do you think? Pull up.
Ron, those have got to be.
I can't hear Owen. Or Sass.
Yeah, Owen, I can't hear you at all. It's so choppy right now. It's getting worse.
It is.
Are you guys fucking with us?
No,
Mhm.
I'm definitely planning, bro.
Steve or Colby, one of you guys troubleshoot these motherfuckers. Owen is lagging.
Yeah, that's not fire.
Caught you lagging.
That's not fire at all.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you
Yo,
guys doing it for?
Shit.
What?
I don't know.
Well,
How long do we do it
For real.
How long are we talking? Dude, this is getting bad. This is getting
for?
bad.
This is bad. This is bad.
With us.
We're not even fucking with you.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
mm-hmm.
You're definitely fucking with us. Are you guys
Not
fucking?
at all.
You guys are fucking with
Not-
us.
Absolutely not.
Steven said we should go on airplane mode on our phones, so I just did that.
Now you're completely frozen.
Now they're just frozen. Yeah, this is bad.
You have to be fucking with us.
Mm-hmm.
Rowan, you want to
on
call
God. On God, I'm not fucking with you. I hate
No.
calling it. Sass, what do Owen's nipples look like?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
it? What?
Dude, welcome to Big Cat and Co. This is the Yak.
This is the yak.
Welcome to Sass and Co. This is my show now.
Dude, how about
You all right?
Sierra's goofy?
You guys can
ass?
log off. I'll just take it from here.
You guys hear us crystal clear, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah, they see us.
No.
You keep answering everything we
I
say.
know.
Wait, it literally did just get better though
It did get better.
with the airplane mode.
Is
Well, all right, rewatch it. You're going to look like a fucking fool.
Is this one of your guys' weird brain bits? This is one of your freak brain shticks, isn't it?
We're trying hard right now, too.
Yeah.
You guys got some weird brains.
Us three?
Yeah.
Brother, you have no idea what goes on up in here. I can't even function in society.
Motherfucker. Got you in a pretzel.
They gotta lock you up, throw you away.
They're not going to throw me away because they're going to have to research this thing once I'm gone.
Nah, Smithsonian,
Shit.
dog. Gonna be in
Shit.
a museum.
Nick is actually lagging.
Yeah, Nick's actually lagging.
Put your shit on airplane mode, Nick.
I'm in the fucking office.
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing
No matter.
internet here.
No matter.
I'm on airplane.
This is bananas and electric. This is banana land.
Yeah, it
This is that electric banana.
Nah, I think it stinks.
Thanks.
Yup.
Yeah. Yo, Sass, while I have you here, maybe you could help me. You could help me make a TikTok. I need help figuring out one.
I need help with you. Like all your TikToks come up on my For You page, like 1 million likes. Mine get like 10 views.
Well, you get shadow banned.
Yeah, I'm shadow banned. I actually
shadow banned.
I am. I looked at the analytics, and I'm big time shadow banned.
Yeah.
Damn, they're trying to like, suppress your content.
They suppress me.
Yo, but so I'm trying to do that one where it's like, I'm everything you ever want, I'm everything you ever need, and it's fucking like he starts off with something really good happening, and then something it turns into something really bad. So maybe you guys could help me like with like a scenario or something that starts off really good.
Not quite, brother.
No,
I don't
KB,
get it.
please
Don't know
help
what-
me with.
I have no
out of
idea.
the
I've
loop.
never heard
I'm
that.
out of the loop.
Yo, KB, please just help me out with a scenario
All
that's
right.
something that starts off good,
Can
but then
it?
it turns bad.
Uh-huh.
What about Tank getting to go on a private plane, but then choking on a Nathan's hot dog?
Mm.
He actually choked on a hot dog.
Yeah, I'll show you the video.
That actually happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you weren't on when we talked about that.
What the fuck, dude? That's so fucked up. I would have loved to be on.
You weren't on the private jet?
No, I was on no private jet, nor was I on the yak. This is just fucking some outsider shit. Dude, Nick, you got to decorate your walls, Nick. I feel like it's so
Yeah.
boring. You got to put some stuff back there.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm in prison. I'm in prison.
At least it looks like a fucking like at least like a Scandinavian prison where you get a lot of rights. You only get like 22 years for committing a massacre or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice, and it's just
Mhm.
Scandinavian prison is just a free apartment. You get to leave.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You could commit a crime.
Uh-huh.
Are those the prisons that like they look like dorm rooms?
Yeah.
Yes, there's like a recording studio in every one. They like encourage you to become a musical artist.
You could probably thrive there, Ron.
Would you?
Yeah.
dude.
You
You
remind me.
alone with that brain of yours. You remind me
Yeah.
of somebody that could do music, Ron.
Would you rather live in a Scandinavian prison or a Motel 6 with outdoor hallways in Mobile, Alabama?
That's a good one.
Owen, you go first.
Is it hoes in Scandinavian prisons?
I would rather live in Mobile, Alabama.
Nah, those stacked hoes are pretty much in Scandinavian prisons.
On that conjugal tip.
Yeah. More than that.
The guards are in there. What was that Patricia Arquette show where she's a guard and she's just giving out slices of that freaking pussy pie to all the fucking inmates?
Yo, have you guys seen the movie Shot Caller?
No.
Damn,
Dang.
that's about it.
All right. This is the Yak with Big Cat Dan Katz. Thanks for tuning in, Owen.
Dude, this guy.
All right, one more thing. Sarah is an introvert. Sarah came out as an introverted extrovert. Roan and Nick, anything? Maybe lay that up.
Are you talking about her Jamie Lee Curtis adjacency?
Yeah.
Are you saying that her genitalia is introverted and extroverted?
That's it. That's the yak.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.